Hello boys and girls, Ice Cream Wicker here, and today I'm going to talk about dash cams and helmet cams. Well, helmet cameras in particular, because we are on a motorcycle, and I only ride a motorcycle. And I've always ride with my, helmet camera on. I've always got it running. And the reason for that is, I want to have footage when I go down. And the thing is, when you are a motorcyclist, people always say that you were going too fast. Doesn't matter what speed you're going, when somebody crashes into you or somebody basically takes your right of way and you end up crashing, doesn't matter what speed you're going, people will always say that you were going too fast. When you look at like regular crash compilations, biker crash compilations on YouTube, the guys who crash, sometimes they go even below the speed limit, and people pull out in front of them, and when they come up to them, oh, you were going too fast, your bikers always go too fast. It's BS. Often it's just BS. People just expect us to be absolute mental cases on two wheels, and as long as you cannot prove that we're going the right speed, and people's minds are not going to change. And you end up being partially guilty for the accident that has happened, and maybe even put you into a wheelchair, whatever. It is not fair. But something that you can do is record the whole thing, and when you can show the people that your speedometer says 50, when you're going through a 50 and somebody pulls out in front of you, they can't tell anyone, oh, we were going 100, like easy, was putting wheelies all day long. No, they can't do that. Here in Germany, regarding those footage of those dash cams and helmet cameras, it has been quite controversial. They could have been used against you, but there was no need of using them for you. Basically, if you on a bike, if you had an accident and you had the whole thing on tape, the court says, well, we're not going to use that, like, this was unrightfully recorded. They wouldn't use it. It couldn't be taken into consideration as, oh my god, I just completely screwed up my shift right there. They basically wouldn't take it into consideration, and you would just be another statistic in the prejudice books. But if you're going too fast and you were filming it, then they would take it into consideration and pull you to court with that and use it as evidence against you. It's that, that two moral appliance thing that I hate. But now, thanks to this Bundesgerichtshof, like it's a high court here in Germany, the highest, isn't it? I don't know. They said that dashcam footage is now being allowed at court. So if it's there, it can be used, and it should be used, which is great. Because now, if you've got footage, you're good. As long as you did the right thing and not, going absolutely crazy, you're good. And I think, as a motorcyclist, you should ride with a helmet camera recording all the time. It doesn't have to be a GoPro, and I wouldn't put a GoPro onto my helmet, to be honest. And this drift thing that I've got on here is quite a bit bulkier too, that I actually wanted it to be, but I needed to plug in a microphone and all that. But you can get like pretty streamlined cameras, those contour ones, and there are a few others too. No, that is a gun. Vespas, yes, Vespas. Used to have one, still have one, but it's not registered at the moment. Yeah, you can get like cool streamlined ones. You don't have to get the big bulky ones, and yeah, if it's streamlined enough, people won't expect you to pull wheelies and all that stuff. That's with people who put GoPros onto the helmet and make it stand out there for half a meter with that little arm on there, and basically it's a half a meter arm with the GoPro attached to the end of it. And yeah, those are those wheelie cameras that people love. Get a streamlined one. I think it's good. Get one. Never know. when you're going to need something like that. Because people always will say that you've been acting like a proper retard. Motorcyclists always do, right? I don't know. I mean, let me know in the comments below what you think about dash cams and helmet cams in general, because I'm interested. Like, my dad was always against them, and I told him that I'm recording every ride of mine, and that I would get one if I got a car too. He said, "Oh, I don't want to be recorded. I hate that being recorded in public and all that." But to be honest, you're being recorded 24/7 in public anyways. And why not do it yourself, so that you can prove that you haven't been at fault in an accident, which can potentially, you know, put you into jail, or at least cost you a whole lot of money. There's that whole reputation factor too, right? I mean, let's say you've been sentenced to punishment unrightfully, and you know that you could have avoided it when you had evidence, concrete video evidence of the whole thing, and could have gotten out of that like without any bruises, you know, legal bruises. I think they are great dash cams, and if you behave normally, and maybe you can go a bit too quick. I mean, if somebody takes footage to court of you going 20 over the speed limit, and the police will just give them the finger because they don't want to deal with that. They're not opening a case for somebody mildly speeding. But if somebody is completely shitting on other people's lives, and you can then, you know, show everybody what he does and take him to court, and when he crashes into you, show everybody what a cunt he really is, I think then it's been doing right. I think then it really has paid for itself, that thing. Ja, moin. Okay, I think I've bothered you for too long right now. Have a good one. See you next time. Bye.